MC Hero D, in short, the modern Herodotus. It's time to put the past on blast and all of you to notice. We spit these bars and flow just so that all of you can know this, that history's for you and me, not just teachers and the POTUS. So kick back, chill, and let it flow, and on this journey we will go. By tomorrow you will know a new act of this Heroes Show. Yo, what's up? It's your boy, MC Hero D, in short, the modern Herodotus. Today we're going to put the past on blast and talk about labor unions and their development in this country in the late 1800s, early 1900s, and how the working classes developed a collective voice and organized against the power of big business. So strap in, get ready. We're going to put the past on blast. Here we go. Booming economy, cities blowing up with factories, laborers coming in every day, breaking their backs for little pay, and the rich get richer, they got all the wealth, no care for the worker or his health, no promises made, gotta pay your dues, but the game's not fair if you can only lose. I work all day cause I got no choice, what's that you say, collective voice? So let's try this, we'll form a union, Knights of Labor, join real soon son, all are welcome, all inclusive, against the power, too abusive. This dude Terrence Powderly says he's got room for you and me, 700,000 members strong together, we just can't go wrong. Many joined in from across the nation, from all different occupations, rather not strike and increase the hate, preferring to negotiate. Sign up for the Knights of Labor, join in forces with your neighbor, we'll go to bat for all your needs, but we don't need more from overseas. Unskilled workers all invited, against the powers, we're united. They call us radicals and anarchists, say our words are slanderous. Because of the shade thrown from the start, the Knights of Labor fell apart. And though this first attempt went south, ideas kept spreading word of mouth. So Samuel Gompers had a plan for those with skills in high demand. He called on workers from across the nation to join the American Federation of Labor, but not all invited, only tradesmen, they decided. AFL was mostly white, women and blacks got no invite. A clothes shop, higher pay, demanding an 8-hour day. And the AFL was not afraid to strike until a deal was made. Once 500,000 deep, they took their strikes onto the street, and half the time they won their case, improving life in the workplace. With scenes like Haymarket Square, with union strikers everywhere, and in the crowd some anarchists who threw some rocks and raised their fists, and a bomb went off and 8 lay dead. Union troublemakers, the paper said, they wanted an 8-hour day, instead 7 men were sent away. But another dude came on the scene, his ideas were more extreme. Eugene V. Debs was the man, formed the railroad union plan. The ARU was their name, refused to work on Pullman trains. The Pullman strike got real bit press, turned into a real big mess. Public opinion across the land was against the strike of the working man, disrupting the train, stopping the mail, and the business of business must prevail. So President Cleveland sent in force, they broke the strike, and some heads, of course. Then there was the strike at Homestead, got so bad that workers lay dead. Carnegie looked to replace his workforce, non-union workers cheaper, of course. Workers outside protesting a better deal, they were requesting. The goal was to shut down the mill. Frick locked them out, new jobs to fill, and of course they didn't step away from scabs who were called in that day. And the Pinkertons came up the river, their own brand of justice to deliver, and violence ensued in Carnegie's yard, finally broken up by the National Guard. So unions had a real tough start. Workers felt they did their part, no rights, or say they had no choice but to speak with a collective voice. Strikes and boycotts not accepted when capitalism was affected. Action against the corporation, a threat to the progress of the nation. Government didn't seem to care, their policy was laissez-faire, and those at the top made all the rules. The workers were just the tools. Natural selection, the rich and the poor, accept your place or there's the door. But early unions paved the way for those who have their rights today. Mistakes were made and lessons learned. The price was paid and respect was earned. Whoo! There you have it, y'all. Day and night, these workers put in their time, their sweat, their hours, and tried to organize the foundation of American labor, a very important part of our history. This is Hero D putting the past on blast. Peace and truth, y'all. Out. It's all about the hip-hop history, because the story of the past is no mystery, because cause and effect can cause you to reflect, and it never quite ends the way you expect. So we spit out these bars to tell the whole story, the winners, the losers, the pain and the glory, keeping it flowing so you could be knowing the various ways that this country be growing. Put your hands in the air if you're ready to be immersed in the hip-hop history. I said a hip-hop history, coming to you straight from Hero